Okay, right.
The guys I am now, the Hojo, their special thing is building fortresses and siege equipment.
Okay, that could be quite good.
The Hattori, where I am now, are ninja specialists. The Mori, who you are at the moment on the minimap, are navy specialists.
Ah, I don't want Navy. Navy's boring.
Ikowiki are they're different. They don't really specialize in anything, but all of their units are different because they have a different religion to the entire rest of the country, so everyone hates them.
Okay, don't think I'll go that one.
The Oda, who I am now, one of the hardest to start as, but their speciality is peasant units, which you can just recruit straight from the bat. Theirs are cheaper and better than everyone else's, but they start off at war with everyone else around them.
Nice.
Shimazu, down where I am now, are standard katana specialists, so you can armor them up single-handed katanas just chopping through people. Takeda, cavalry specialists. Tokugawa are diplomatic specialists.
I don't want none of that.
And Usagi are warrior monk specialists. Essentially like samurai, well, slightly better than samurai, but no armor.
Okay.
If you're playing the single-player campaign, the Chosakabe, Shimazu, and Hojo would be classed as easy starts. The Date, Ikowiki, and Mori would be medium starts, and everyone else would be hard.
Okay. What clan are you thinking of going?
I personally don't mind. I can go. I'll play whoever.
I think I might go those chaps just because of the archers.
Yeah. They've actually got a second special ability. Their farms your main source of income in Shogun, are better than everyone else's.
Okay. I'm sold. I'm loving the farms.
In which case, I'm going to go Katana Choppy. I'll take it you've played at least some of the Total Wars before.
Yeah. I've played Rome.
Oh, thank God for that.
Rome, bit of Empire.
Empire's actually my least favourite of them.
I haven't played any Napoleon actually.
I haven't played any of the Napoleon, but I mean, playing the Empire one, I didn't like it because it didn't give me the achievements for completing the game or for doing the American independence stuff. So I felt robbed. And two, I don't know, it just felt like they tried to introduce too much too quickly over the previous game.
Yeah, like I'm not really one for like want to sink myself into like, especially if Rome, Total War, and Empire. I just wanted to use it for big battles, but like Shogun, the original, I properly got into that campaign because that was just amazing. Okay.
Okay, so it's my turn at the minute, but that you can actually still recruit, and you can place your orders for building and recruiting in my turn. If that
Okay.
makes
Yep.
sense. So you're here. Your daimyo is in your castle with your army just outside.
Okay.
You
Oh
should
right.
start
So
off.
do we have islands then? Oh no, I'm
Yep,
next to some guy.
you're on this little island here, which is why the Choskabi one of the easiest starts
Okay.
because you've only got 3 other clans on your island, one of whom you're at war with, who you can kill in the second turn. And then after
Okay.
that, you can just go and spread, and you can just fortify this main island, so you can never lose it. And I'm on this one over here to the left, which is why the Shimazu were also classed as an easy start, just because it's limited access. Whereas if you were the Oda, and you start off here, in the middle of the big island, everyone can just get to you.
Okay, that makes sense.
And so yeah, if you've already played a Total War, it's self-explanatory, basically.
Yeah, I'm just getting myself around. Does the yellow arrow on construction mean it's being built at the moment?
The yellow arrow means it can be upgraded.
Okay, I can't seem to click that. Is it because that's
Um,
not my turn? Or?
If you click onto your town and hover over any of the
Yeah.
items with a yellow arrow, something will drop down below.
Yep, got it. Got it.
Click on the one below. So the one with the yellow arrow is what you've currently got. The one below is what you can upgrade it to.
Okay, that makes perfect sense. Yes, we get the hang of this now.
In the bottom right, beside the end turn thing, you've got a pair of cross swords.
Yep.
That's your research. The left-hand side, the Bushido, is all military. The right-hand side, Way of Chi, is all sort of infrastructure, economics, and diplomacy.
Okay.
And doing various things will help you increase the rate of your research, such as if you keep building upgrades to your fortresses and have kick-ass generals, your Bushido will go quicker. But if you keep building monasteries and have lots of monks and other bits and pieces like that, your chi will go quicker.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm just gonna upgrade my fort probably.
Upgrading each one of your castles uses food, so in the bottom right you've also got a food surplus counter which should read 0.
Oh yeah.
If you upgrade your farms, that'll increase, and if you upgrade your forts or your marketplaces, that'll decrease.
Okay. Yeah.
So you always need it to be 0 or higher, otherwise your population will start to starve because you're using more than you're making.
Rice paddies. So do I wait for your turn? Or...
Yeah, I was just adjusting my things because I couldn't hear the your own team speak before, so I turned the game volume right down.
Okay.
You can't access it yet, but you've got the diplomacy tab and your clan management tab there. Your clan management allows you just to allocate posts for your generals.
Okay, yeah, that makes...
And diplomacy is obviously the same as every other. You don't need to get a diplomat into contact with people in this one to initiate diplomacy, you just need to have found the clan.
Okay. Yeah, I seem to be unfriendly with Ito, which is...
The guys I'm about to blow up?
Yes. They seem to be on my island as well. They seem to have like one county, you could say.
So yeah, the same as other Total Wars, I could auto-resolve this, or I could fight on the battlefield.
Okay. Do I get to see the battlefield, or...?
Sorry?
Do I get to see the battlefield?
You do, yeah.
Yeah, go for it, man. Let's see what it's like.
Okay, so I've chosen to play the battle. You now get to choose whether you want to spectate or whether you just wanted to auto-resolve the battle out.
Spectate.
So if one person selects auto-resolve, it'll automatically auto-resolve regardless of
Okay.
whatever the other person selected.
Can you have battles where me and you like in together? Like if we go in to a castle
Yes,
together?
if we have armies next to each other attacking the same target, or you're within my reinforcement range, you'll come into the battle as well.
Mm.
Whereas in Rome, Total War, you had diplomats, assassins, and spies, etc. You can build ninja, who assassinate and spy for you, essentially. Metsuki, who are secret police, who are used to take down ninjas. They can also repress provinces to make them forced to be happier and increase the loyalty of your generals.
Do you
And
get...
you get monks, who can try and incite rebellions in provinces, and they're experts against Metsuki. So ninjas kill monks, monks kill Meski, Meski kill ninjas.
Okay. Do you still get the awesome looking cutscenes that you did in Shogun 1?
Yes, yes, you
Oh,
do.
Yeah. Man, the in-game effects look absolutely epic.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, they really are. Right, so zooming over to the other base, there's a tower with a big torture fire.
Yeah, that's there for most city battles. I'm guessing it's just the lookout tower telling people I'm coming.
What have they got? They have actually
They've
just
got
got 45
one
troops.
unit of bowmen who are in the wall,
Okay.
and you automatically, just for having the basic level forts, get a unit of samurai retainers if you get attacked. They're not huge. They're only 45 in number, whereas most other units are sort of 80s or 120s or 150s.
Yeah.
But they will carve through, like, my basic spear peasants that I've got, with relative ease until they get swamped down.
There is another group, I think, in... Oh no, hold on. No, that's just me. They're spread out all over the place, these archers, like on that wall. Like...
Yeah, they've reinforced the wall. It's very, very useful defending.
Yeah. Oh, there is a group of people at the back as well.
That's the samurai retainers. They just ran to the back.
Is the general
my
in
archers...
there?
Sorry?
Is the general in the samurai retainers, or...?
No, he's in the arching unit because the samurai retainers are spawned by the castle automatically for defense. So the only other unit that wasn't spawned for just purposes of defense gets the general, in this case.
Okay, and is the general a guy, the white guy, the guy that's wearing the white clothes in that unit? In those archers?
Quite likely.
Yeah.
Okay, my archers are gonna try and shoot their archers. I'll probably get outshot a bit, but that's not really a problem.
There's only people's lives at stake.
Oh, they're peasants.
Yeah, look how they crowd together, that's really cool.
And I haven't upgraded my archers at all, so they've got the standard amount of ammunition. They don't have fire arrows, so...
Oh god. Run!
That's fine, they can shoot my peasant spearmen if they really want. You don't need specialist siege equipment to take castles. I could tell my guys to climb the walls, or I've told them to throw, essentially, Molotovs at the gates to burn them down.
Okay. That looks really cool, that does. So they've lost.
So just for
7
shit and giggles,
troops.
I'm going to blow up the gate and I'm going to climb the wall.
Oh man, what the hell? That gate is getting destroyed.
Climbing the wall, some of your guys will fall off and die. It's just
Oh,
part of the
really?
way it is.
Oh yeah, look at them go.
But yeah, they're now going to engage those archers so the archers can't shoot me.
Oh my god, what the hell happened there?
A glorious victory will soon be yours.
Yeah, archers still suck at hand-to-hand combat, even if they've got massive samurai swords.
Yep. Oh, they don't. The archers have, like, knives in this.
Oh, do they?
The only archers which have samurai swords are the bow samurai. They're awesome, by the way. You need them for your archer specialists. Just because they're so much better than peasant archers.
Yeah. And those, what are those things on the back of your horses?
That signifies all generals have them. Don't ask me why.
They look like they're carrying big beanbags. Get into the castle. Oh yeah, there's the big Roughton.
Yeah, I just spread the unit that was attacking the archers into the back of the samurai retainers because they were concerned their flanks were exposed.
Oh right. Yeah, they get mullered now.
But they are fighting to death. And I've just used my General's Inspire ability on my Yari Samurai, which will increase all their stats.
Nice.
Mainly because they're the ones getting chopped up by the samurai retainers. I've lost quite a lot of men in this fight. I haven't done this very tactically, but just charging in, why not?
It's been quite effective, to be honest.
Yeah, but my 2 units of Yari, spear peasants are quite wounded from doing it. Yes, they'll recover in a turn or 2, but that's not the point.
Look at your guys charge through.
Yeah, they're going for the castle.
Is it sort of like capture the flag sort of thing?
If you can capture the flag, regardless of what other enemy units are on the map, you'll win within a minute of doing it. So there, the timer started at the top left. It says 59 seconds.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If I just left there for another 59 seconds, I'd win. I only got about a 1-to-1 kill ratio. It's terrible.
So is it the usual sort of, you take over a province, the peasants are pretty pissed off with you?
Yeah, they aren't too happy with me there at the minute. I'm on -4 happiness. And that was after doing the option which would make them happier.
See, they're just never happy.
But I'm going to repair their fort. I'm going to exempt them from tax for this turn only, which will make them neutral. And then once the fort's repaired, and they realise that my army isn't going to butcher and rape quite all of them, then it'll all be good.
Raise the taxes.
You can't. You only have 1 global tax now.
Really? Oh.
Yeah. So you can't have this province on very high and that one on very low because they're not too happy.
Okay.
So if I was to raise a tax on Satsuma, it would go up on Azumi as well.
Okay, I guess it's my turn now.
Yep. So yeah, you're at war with the guys just to the left there. That's the
Yeah.
chap.
Could I take those out, do you think, with just my guys?
They got 5 units in there. And
Okay, better
so
not.
you may want to build 1 or 2 extra in your castle and send them up.
Okay, yeah. So I've got my castle town being constructed 3 turns, and like improve irrigation, harbours, lumber yards. That's pretty much all I can do, isn't it, really?
Probably. That looks about your starting turn.
Okay. There's quite a lot of clans, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, essentially, almost everyone starts with just one province because there's no rebel factions.
Okay, yeah. Run back, son.
Right then. And yeah, these people are now 6 happiness, so I'm going to start taxing them.
6 happiness.
I told Felix it's a happy tax, basically. If you get happy, you get taxed. If you become unhappy, you don't get taxed. End of.
Tax.
For whittling down the enemy before battle is joined. These troops are best kept at range.
Okay. SEGA. Where's SEGA? Okay.
Those people there
Yeah.
in Sanuki.
Give me those archers. So if I build up 1,000,000 archers, GG.
I mean, having 1,000,000 archers is good, but then all it would take is one person to get a unit of katana samurai or yari samurai into contact with them, and you'd start to get munched.
Okay.
I mean, even if you had bow samurai, so they could defend themselves a little better than standard. I mean, there's the difference of someone who uses a bow that can use a sword, or someone that can really use a sword.
What are like the top dog units, like melee units in this?
Well, the tech tree is like very limited, basically. I mean, I'm building some katana samurai at the minute. They're probably one of the best, just basic melee units in the game. You don't progress technologically because Japan didn't. So, but when you upgrade your dojos, you upgrade the level of recruitment you can hire people at.
Okay.
So as you go through the seasons, spring, summer, and autumn are fine, but if you're in an enemy's territory in winter, your army will suffer attrition.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Just because it's harder to supply your army in winter, people become get less morale and run away. People die from sickness, etc.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, with that army you've got, I reckon if you chuck one more unit of Yari Ashigaru onto it, then they'll wipe that castle dead easy.
I think I'll carry on doing that, yeah. I don't think I'm going to go for the guys who I'm at peace with. Do you suffer from like any sort of
Diplomatic fallout.
if you go to if you go against war against someone at peace?
If you go to war against people who you've got like trade routes or an alliance with, you'll suffer diplomatic repercussions and people will start to dislike you all over the world because you don't have honor.
Okay, yeah.
And if you declare war on too many people too quickly, people will fear you're trying to expand your borders too much, and they'll dislike you for that as well.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter because at one point, after we conquer about half of Japan between us, everyone else in the game will declare war on us anyway. Regardless of if they're your ally or not, everyone declares war on you.
Does your food predicted food go down in winter as well?
No. No, your food stays constant throughout the seasons.
Okay.
Yashigaru provide excellent defense against enemy cavalry charges, but they are
Okay, so I've built improved irrigation, but my food is still +1 predicted. The construction I have got going.
Yeah, so you've upgraded your farms,
Yeah.
so you got an extra 1 food, because it was neutral before.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
But you've only got a fort, so you always, no matter who you are, start on 0 food.
Okay. And when it says consumes 2 food, is that 2 food per turn, or?
So yeah, so if you're consuming 2 food, you'll have 2 buildings which will each consume 1 food, or 1 building which will consume 2 food. But you'll also have surplus to keep boosting it each turn.
Okay. I think I might try and go in on these guys.
Yeah, the army you've got will just rape them, essentially.
Aha!
They were trying to sneaky around me.
I'm gonna spectate this one because this seems like a big bat.
Well, it was close on the slider, which meant if I auto-resolved it, I would have probably lost more units than I care to wish.
Is that always the case with auto resolve?
Yeah, but sometimes it can be a blessing, because if I have a giant army of noobs and someone's got a small elite force, if I actually play the game, the small elite force will rip through me, but it'll just take into account my numbers for the auto-resolve and just squish them.
Oh, okay.
But regardless, the damage done to this army now will mean I won't be able to go take their castle for a few turns.
No! So whereabouts are these chumps hiding? I can't see them yet. He's started it straight away. They've got the highland as well.
They do, so they're sitting pretty on the highland, they don't want to move.
It's always the case, isn't it? They've literally got a few bits and pieces. Quite a few spearmen, actually.
For them?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got 3 units. That's what my katana samurai are here for.
And 1 unit of archers.
I built 1 unit of katana samurai just to try and nom through them.
Would that nom through 3 units, do you think?
It should do. Because they've got improved weapons and armor for my starting province. It starts with a blacksmith.
Okay.
There's a flag on the map.
Look here. It's cool that you can hear the voices of the enemy speak as well.
Yeah, they've just got everything in this game so right. I don't know if you can see it, but as an Empire, I can actually see the range of my ranged units.
Can you? That's
So at the moment, my bowmen can reach here.
Is it the same with their bowmen as well?
Yeah. I can't see the range on their bowmen, but it'll be the same as my guys.
Yeah, they're moving forward now. Their bowmen. Looks like they're firing.
Yep.
10. Oh, you lost 2 units out of that fight. 2 units more.
Yeah, but I'm going to inspire my guys now.
Okay, yeah. Oh, here come the spearmen. Gonna get a lump of the action as well.
See, and now my archers are winning.
Oh, yeah.
And I've told my basic peasant guys to form spear walls. So that's why they're trying to advance on them, because they can't move very fast.
Ooh, what about those archers? Those spearmen coming to you now?
Oh, I'm not too worried about them.
You got those chums running in. These look like pretty heavy. Ah, look at him run back.
So I lost one guy on charge. They lost about 30.
Oh man, tearing through him.
I've lost 5 guys. They're broken.
Uh-oh. Now it's kicking off. Oh my god.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours.
Oh no, they're not running away already, are they? Oh god.
Yeah, well, their cavalry slammed into spear infantry. So I lost about half the unit of that sword unit, but it killed 2 units of the enemy.
Okay.
Oh, your generals level up. So I can now give my guy a retainer. Each level it gives you a choice of two random ones to choose from. I can have a hero worshipping boy, which gives me +1 morale for the general,
That's quite
or
good.
a Nitin Ichiryu duelist, which gives me +1 melee attack for the general.
Go for the boy, the lucky boy.
Okay, I've got a hero worshipping boy. And you then go in and you can upgrade various abilities. So my general can now move 10% further each turn. Oh, I didn't really plan that through very well. Good.
Okay then. So next turn, I will end their misery.
Fair enough. Me building that unit of Katana Samurai may have been a bit silly because I could have bought at least 3 or 4 units of peasants for it, but you know, it's a bit of fun.
Wacko pirates I just saw.
Yeah, there are rebel type things, but they're just pirates on the
Okay.
seas, and they pillage your trade and piss you off.
I'm gonna compute. Do you mind if I computerize this one?
I already have.
Oh, have you? Oh, okay. Yep. I think that's quite a successful victory.
No, don't go the long way around, you cretin. Ah, never mind.
I'm gonna raid this castle. The Way of Chi. Okay.
Yeah, so you're going economic type things to start.
Yeah, I'm gonna try a bit of both really.
I always start every game Bushido, get part way down the left hand side and part way down the right hand side to give me fire arrows and 50% more ammunition for my arrows. And then just go, oh yeah, with my archers.
Okay. Shall I assault this?
Well, what are your odds?
Turns until starved out 3. Whereabouts for rods? Well, actually,
It's the slider bar in the middle. It'll have a yellow amount and a red amount.
yeah, it's slightly over on my like it's in my favour by a bit.
Well, you could auto resolve, or you could fight it. Auto resolve would tend to win if it in that case.
Yeah. I do want to. I'm actually on this one, so I'm gonna give it a go. I want to see what 3 units of archers do.
Oh, when I play as the Chosakabe, just on a random spur, my armies will be half archers.
Yeah.
Once you get fire arrows, telling them all to walk up to the walls, especially the Chosokabe get some archers that can outrange all other archers in the game.
That's pretty good.
So they put their archers in the walls, you put your archers a little further back, outrange them, and just burn them out of the wall. And then once they've got no archers left, you just walk your other archers, who can fire off quicker, but have less range, into range, and then just keep loosing off fire arrows.
Fire arrows, man. Sounds so OP.
They're good. Essentially, it doesn't actually kill any better than a standard arrow, it just looks better, and it rapes the morale. One thing you'll notice, if you were to group all your units together into one group, say Control 1 or 2, you'll get options at the left of traditional Japanese ways to arrange them.
Okay, that's quite cool. That's really cool, actually.
And carefully, you have a guy up on the hill being a Billy Nomads.
Oh yeah. Why are these idiots not forming properly? Oh.
Are they in a group now?
Yeah. Right then, start the battle.
So they only have one unit of bowmen on the wall closest to you.
I better just start firing on them then.
Yeah. Pretty much. Oh, if you keep your general nearby, he encourages your men.
Okay.
So yeah, those archers are now encouraged because the general's nearby, which means they'll try harder. And the general also has abilities. There should be one timing down where it looks like just a man pointing a finger.
Whereabouts?
I can't get the general radial up, and you appear to have given me a unit of Yariashigaru.
Have I?
Yes, I'll give it back to you.
Okay.
But yeah, when you select the general, not on that radial bar around the outside, but another bar across the top of the unit display should appear.
The unit display, guard mode, loose formation,
Um,
regroup, rally,
No, yeah, those ones. There's one there called Inspire.
inspire. 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, that's one of the general's best abilities. You use that, put it on a unit of bowmen, their accuracy will go up, their reload speed will go up. If you put it on melee infantry, they'll fight harder, and it's just very good for getting out of nasty situations.
Is this a good idea, by the way, firing archers who are on the wall?
You may as well just tell your 3 archers to carve down that one in there. They will carve it down pretty quickly.
Okay, well I am firing at them with all 3 now.
Yeah, 'cause I mean, yeah, their unit's just above half strength for their archers now.
Yeah, demolishing them now. I can see how strong they are though, like when they're fortified.
So yeah, they've only got 30 archers left. And then you've just got a free range to empty the rest of your archers into the rest of their units. Because they won't come out of the castle to attack you because you've got superior numbers.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably fire on their general first, actually. See if I can knock him out.
Well, I'll just walk up to the wall. Well, not directly to the wall because you can't shoot vertically, to about there-ish, and just tell them to fire at will, and anything that comes in range they'll just punish. Because, I mean, even if they're just chopping down bowmen, spear peasants, that's less spear peasants you've got to get in and kill in melee.
Yeah, yeah. $11 out of 120. 7.
Nope, 7.
120. Come on, big hits.
Well, that was another 2.
Come on, all those arrows killed bloody 1.
They're running away from the wall now, though.
Okay.
Oh yeah, if you use the right mouse button drag to reform people into different places, they automatically sprint.
That's really good. I remember having to bloody tell him to sprint in Rome. Right, you see that group of enemies, 128 now. Die!
One of our units has used all its ammunition, my lord.
Uh-oh. Apparently one of my units have used all their ammunition.
Yeah, your bowmen don't start with huge amounts. You need to research the ability to give them an additional 50%.
Okay.
Which sounds like a basic principle, but...
So what should I do now?
Well, I'd wait until all your archers are exhausted. Their arrows.
Yeah.
And then you can either choose to try and climb the walls, or seeing as there's still a fair few enemies in there, I'll just go and burn one of the gates and march through the gate.
One of our units has used
Because I got the
all
blood
its
pack, each time your arrows hit that big unit of peasants, they're just huge clouds of red puffing off them. The blood pack does proper over-the-top Japanese sort of film-style blood.
Okay, I've only got one more unit of archers who have got quite a amount of bows.
Yeah, but that unit which was 150 is now down to 35. Sorry, did I say 35? I meant 28.
So how do I burn down this?
If you get a melee unit and hover him over the gate, it should go to an attack symbol.
Okay.
There you go. If you have to burn down the gate to get in, it does mean you have to do bits. You have to repair the fort on the first turn you get in. Whereas if you can climb the walls and just open the gates, you obviously don't have to.
Yeah. But that's more dangerous than the climbing walls.
Yes, because all they have to do is stick one of their units on the wall, and you'll find it very hard to get in. And you will lose eyes climbing the wall regardless, even if they don't have anything guarding the wall.
Yeah.
And the only units which don't lose guys climbing walls are units of ninja. You can get ninja characters and units of ninja.
Okay, so I think, this is going to be tricky. I think.
Well, you've got 4 units of Yari Ashigaru. They have 2 and a half. No, 2 and a smidge. Their cavalry will hit your spearmen and break. And their samurai retainers will just get swamped. So it shouldn't be that bad. It's just a case of getting stuck in.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do this then.
And you also have a unit of Yari Samurai, so Spear Samurai.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
If you need it at all, just to the top of the minimap are the time controls to speed up, pause,
Oh yeah.
and do all the other bits and pieces you can do within the Total War games.
Just gonna pile in there, see what happens. Pile in! Should I get my general in there as well?
I'd keep your general back. They're not quite the bulldozers they used to be in Rome. I mean, your unit of spear samurai, spear peasants have just carved their general from 30 to 3 in a matter of seconds.
My lord,
Okay.
a glorious victory will soon be
Yeah.
yours.
So yeah, essentially you're just swamping them and breaking all their units.
Swamp! Get in there!
Their ally has abandoned them. Now we have them.
Woohoo! Get the routers. Get 'em!
So they've got 9 samurai retainers and 5 spear peasants.
They are dead.
The men are fatigued, my lord, and some must rest.
Woohoo!
It's as close. I see the amount of men you've got and go, really? That wasn't close. The enemy didn't stand a chance.